Ivan Demidov. He's the 5th overall draft pick for the Montreal Canadiens in 2024, and this past season he has been down in the KHL doing some incredible things. In 65 KHL games, Demidov put up 19 goals and 30 assists for 49 points. This point total beat Kirill Kaprizov for the most points by an under 20-year-old in KHL history, and was just 2 goals away from breaking the under 20 scoring record. He's an incredible puck handler, and due to his dominance in the KHL, Demidov has gotten the call to the NHL, and this is the analysis of Ivan Demidov, the best prospect in the entire world who is about to make his NHL debut. It all starts with his ability to create space. Having the possession of the puck is one thing, but being able to create space with this possession is a whole other thing entirely, and it's something that makes Demidov so very dangerous in the first place. To elaborate on this, let's go into a crucial playoff game in the KHL playoffs. Demidov picks up this puck from a pass and begins driving in with speed. This speed, by the way, just adds to his amazing play. It makes his possession, along with his ability to create space, an extremely deadly combo. Anyway, back to the game. Demidov is driving in, and look what he does here. Did you see it? Demidov does something not a lot of players do at his skill level. He drives in, but quickly spins the other way, and now he does end up going behind the net, but the way this kid uses his body to protect the puck and create space from other players is incredible, as with no trouble he's able to pass this puck away to somebody who's wide open with no problem. It's Demidov being unpredictable. Along with Demidov constantly moving around, it makes him an extremely hard player to defend. But Demidov isn't done yet, as after he picks up the puck again off of a great keeping by his teammates, he has an extremely high danger chance. He could get an extremely dangerous shot on net, or he could go for a pass to try to move the goalie. Well, even though shooting was probably the better decision, Demidov yet again decides to cause chaos by passing this puck to his teammate. Even though this doesn't result in a goal, this is a perfect representation of all of Demidov's skills in one play. The first being his incredible way to create space, the second being his unpredictability, and the other being his great positioning. Well, with that play, we looked at his ability to create space with the puck, but now let's look at his positioning. Having good positioning in the sport of hockey can literally put anyone in the position of being the best player on the ice. It's like putting the icing on the cake. Demidov, as a result of being constantly moving all around the ice, it puts him in these grade A positions to score goals. Let's look more into this, where Demidov scored a hat trick sometime back in January. On this first goal, as this puck is moved around, Demidov is slowly rotating around the ice. Notice on this play, Demidov rotates straight to the middle of the ice. He doesn't end up getting the high danger chance that he's looking for, but he ends up picking up this puck on the wall and is able to quickly get rid of this by beating the competition on the boards. This is another really good skill that Demidov has, being able to dominate the boards. If you can manage to dominate the boards, the number of things you can do on the ice increases tenfold. What do I mean by that? Well, controlling the boards is basically the foundation of creating chances, not only for yourself, but for your teammates around you. It adds a whole nother style to your game and also makes you more of a complete player. It's very assuring to know that somebody like Demidov can not only dominate the ice with his speed, but he can also dominate the boards with his persistence and strength, and Demidov demonstrates this. He beats the player on the boards, and look, he gets right back to that super dangerous position in the middle of the ice, and as a result, he gets this goal. It's a great showcase of his positioning and why Demidov is constantly in a dangerous position. Let's look at another example in the same game. So later in the game, it's Demidov who dumps in and chases his player with the puck instead of going back. Interesting decision, but this is actually really smart. As this puck is wired down the boards, the St. Petersburg players do a good job at retrieving this puck, but if you notice, Demidov is still in this corner of the ice. This is a really good representation of Demidov's IQ. Why? Well, if you look when this puck is being recovered, all of the other opposing players scramble to not only go for the St. Petersburg players, but to also block any shooting lanes to support the defense. Demidov took a note of all of this and decided not to go with the other players. As a result, literally nobody has their eyes on Demidov. They're all focused on the puck. Therefore, guess who's wide open in the corner? It's Demidov. He's wide open for a pass, and all the other opposing players just now turn their eyes to Demidov, but it is too late, and he pots this easy goal home to give St. Petersburg a 3-1 lead in this game. This is a perfect representation on why great positioning can make you literally the best player on the ice. It quite literally makes you the ace in the hole. This is what I love about Demidov's game. I mean, we highlighted earlier about Demidov creating space with his possession of the puck, but here he created space without even having the puck by deciding to stay back in this corner and allowing all of the other opposing players to converge elsewhere. It really does make him a genius on the ice. Now, we have looked at two of Demidov's skills on the ice. The first being his ability to create space with his possession, and the second being his insane positioning. We also talked a little about his IQ, but there's one more thing that completes Demidov's amazing ability to play hockey, and that is his unpredictability. Unpredictability in hockey is something that can create chances not only for yourself, but the others around you, and these chances are high danger. It just adds to the fact that Demidov is a wild card on the ice. He can really do anything with the puck because of the way he uses his possession of the puck, his positioning without it, and his unpredictability. It's the deadly combo that does create the most dangerous prospect in the world. But let's go deeper and let's dive into Demidov's unpredictability. So, for the first game, St. Petersburg is on the power play, and Demidov picks up this puck from a no-look pass by his teammate, and it seems like he is going to take a shot. But knowing the fact that Demidov with the puck is unpredictable, what do you think is going to happen here? Do you think A, Demidov is going to pass this puck off for a high danger chance, or do you think B, Demidov is going to shoot this one on net? Well, if you chose A, you would be correct, as Demidov holds this puck for a few seconds. This ensures to the opposing team that, well, okay, he's probably going to shoot this puck on net, so get ready. But instead, Demidov wires a pass over to his teammate that was left wide open for a high danger scoring chance. This completely catches the goalie off guard, and even though they didn't get the goal, it was damn close since he hit the side of the net. For this goal, he demonstrated his skill of possession by creating space, and combined it with his unpredictability by firing that pass instead of the shot. As seen here, it's a deadly combo, and on the second play, it's yet again St. Petersburg on the power play, but as we saw earlier, Demidov likes to get creative on the power play, and he picks up this puck. And I just want to know what you think he's going to do here, because I guarantee you won't get it right. Do you think A, Demidov is going to shoot this puck on net for a chance at a goal? Do you think B, Demidov is going to go for his teammate right here and try to get a high danger chance up close for the goal? Or do you think C, Demidov is going to go for the back pass behind him for a goal scoring chance? Well, if you chose C, you would be correct, as Demidov does the unthinkable and goes for the no-look back pass, which, yes, ends up being a block shot, but it just goes to show how dangerous this kid is with the puck. It really amazes me, and I think he amazes his teammates as well. With his third and final goal, St. Petersburg is yet again on the power play, and this time, off the draw, Demidov picks up this puck on the wall and uses his body and his speed to beat this player who is trying to take the puck from him. As a result, Demidov, from a really tough position, is able to fire out this pass to a player who had no opposing players around him. As a result, St. Petersburg has full control over this puck and is able to get a goal as a result. This goal is not only a good representation of Demidov's unpredictability, but also his dominance on the boards, as because of this unexpected pass, it ended up being a goal for St. Petersburg. Looking back, we have now broken down Demidov's game into three major skill sets: his ability to create space with his possession, his incredible positioning, and his unpredictability. Of course, along with these skills, he has perks that enhances these skills to make him even better, some like his strength, speed, and his really good IQ. All of this put together creates an amazing player in Ivan Demidov, who at the time of recording this video has just signed his 3-year entry-level contract with the Montreal Canadiens and will make his NHL debut on the 14th of April against the Chicago Blackhawks. I would treat this video as sort of a preview of what you're going to see against the Blackhawks, and well, I believe Demidov will perform very well. I mean, with his 49 points in the KHL, there is a reason why he is dubbed one of the best prospects we have seen in a very long time, and I do believe Demidov will become an amazing player in this National Hockey League. But hey, give me your thoughts down in the comments below, and please let me know if you enjoyed the video, and please let me know what you would like to see on this Habs Central channel. What other players would you like me to cover? Please let me know, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.